Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. Have the clipboard and therefore a question, and this one came in for the webinar that we did from DJ's house, he and I, and this comes to us from Harley, and he's at texas.net, so I guess Harley's from Texas, and he sent this in. When I was much younger, I've hit the ball around 300 yards. Now at my advanced age, I am lucky to hit it 150 yards with the driver. I am in excellent health, but I just have gotten down to around 80 miles per hour clubhead speed. Okay, Harley, well, since you didn't exactly say what your advanced age is, I'm going to go with the fact that since I'm 60 and I don't consider myself an advanced age yet, and I don't know where we really do that. Is it maybe somewhere in the 70s or the 80s or maybe even 90s? But whatever it is I know one thing. Once we start getting older, the number one issue we have in many cases is we start losing muscle. If you're losing muscle, that's the thing that helps you provide the energy and the strength to swing a club faster. As your muscle goes, so does strength, and so does the ability to swing a club faster. Now, I've talked about these things in the past, and I guess I just have to be truthful about what I'm saying here because I'm experiencing it too. I mean, I'm working out fairly diligently now, and I'm trying to get better routines going, and one of the biggest things I'm working on is trying to get more strength back. All right, and because I've lost clubhead speed, I've lost probably 8 to 10 miles per hour in the last 5 years, and especially after last year when I had my heart surgery, and so I'm trying to get that back. But I'm still hitting the ball very solid and straight, so I've lost maybe 5 yards, 5 to 8 yards at the most. But I feel like I'm starting to get them back because I've been working out fairly regularly in suppleness and strength and flexibility, and trying to throw a little bit of strength in there and get more strength training going on, and so. But the big key is more than anything that we also lose is we lose the ability for speed. I mean, I know plenty of guys my age that I've known for years that have worked out regularly. They've done things like ride bikes or do running and stuff, and go running and things like that. And they might be able to still do the same distances they used to, but they can't do it at the same speed. And so what we're losing is speed. And what is the whole concept of distance? Mass times velocity squared. Mass is the club head. How fast can you swing that mass? And since the velocity is squared, that means you get more from the speed than you do from the mass. You have to move that mass. Just like a bigger, heavier car needs a bigger engine to move more mass in terms of size and horsepower and cubic inch displacement and all that other stuff, so must we have strength to move the club head faster. And so as we're losing muscle, we're losing strength, but really effectively, we lose speed. Because many of us at this, as I said, as we grow older, we can still do a lot of things we used to do, but we still can't do it the same speed. I mean, like, just think about if you live in a place where you got to go up a flight of stairs. You just can't zippity-doo-dah up those stairs like you did 10, 15, or 20 years ago. You can still get up with them no problem, probably, without huffing and puffing. But it's nowhere near the speed, whether you're climbing stairs, running around the block or whatever, riding your bicycle, the whole bit, walking on a treadmill, and doing a lot of things you can do that you used to do with no problem. You just can't do them at the same speed. And that's the big issue. Unfortunately, speed, swinging the club faster is what hits the ball longer. And again, you can sometimes lose club head speed, but hitting it solid will still pick up yards for you if you're still hitting it solid or maintain some yards. But if you start mishitting it and you're losing speed, you're really getting double whacked there. So sometimes it's a thing. We just have to accept what we are. Nobody gets younger. All we do is get older. Hopefully get wiser, and part of wiser is to know that to still keep playing good golf, we have to play the correct tees, move up, and don't let younger, stronger guys, bully you or goad you into playing back there with them. Play where you can still play the golf course and hit the clubs you used to hit to it, play the right tees, and start becoming what? Fairways and greens. Hit fairways, hit more greens, and when you miss them, become a short game wizard. So you're going from strength and speed to touch and feel. Touch and feel around the green. Get the ball up and down. So let's change our mentality about, I want to hit the ball longer, but I can't. So what do I have to do? I have to do and play within my means. Within my means is however long I can hit it, play the right tees, hit on that fairway, get it on the greens, and become that short game wizard when you miss them to get them up and down so you can keep shooting those lower scores. Be the guy everybody wants to brag about and always say, man, I know Joe, he just bops it down the middle, bops it on the green, 2 putts. If he misses the green, he gets it up and down, and he kicks everybody's brains in because he never hits a ball out of play, just on the middle. We always hear people bragging about those guys and talking about them. Well, when it's time for you to become one, let's accept it and become one of those guys, and we can be the one everybody wished they were like us, down the middle, on the green, and in the hole, and shoot those lower scores. That's it for the Search for today, and I'll be talking to y'all again soon.